Hey guys, today we're going to know if Chris Evans is the richest Marvel actor. Let's get right into it. Chris Evans' net worth allows him to pursue passion projects without worrying about money, which is more than most actors can say thanks to his time as Captain America and his substantial salary over the course of 10 films. He'll also never have to worry about paying the rent, as his mother Lisa pointed out in Esquire's April to May 2020 issue. With 58 acting credits, the actor was named People magazine's Sexiest Man Alive in 2022. Evans, who was born in Boston in 1981, had his first role in a short educational video called Biodiversity: Wild About Life in 1997. But it wasn't until 2001's Not Another Teen movie that people began to take notice of him. His first foray into the comic book superhero world was as Johnny Storm in Fantastic Four, but it was 2011 that catapulted Evans to superstardom as the lead in Captain America, the First Avenger. The role would set him up for life, culminating with the box office smash Avengers Endgame. How much money does Chris Evans have? According to Celebrity Net Worth, the actor has approximately $80 million in the bank. His frequent appearances in the Marvel Cinematic Universe have elevated him to the ranks of the world's highest paid actors, allowing him to pursue passion projects such as Gifted in 2017, the 2020 Apple TV miniseries Defending Jacob, and the critically acclaimed murder mystery film Knives Out in 2019. Evans' collaboration with dog food company Jinx felt like the perfect fit for him as an obsessed pet parent to his rescue dog Dodger. Evans told Forbes, "You're always looking for good partnerships, things that mean something to you, things you're passionate about." Evans then added, "Then meeting with folks at Jinx, they share the passion that I feel for dogs, and they explain the product, and you realize that all the pieces of the puzzle were there. It just made perfect sense." His compensation for the partnership has not been disclosed, but we anticipate and hope that a lifetime supply of treats has been contracted on Dodger's behalf. He's just happy to be lending his celebrity to a brand that features premium organic ingredients and superfoods. How much did Chris Evans make as Captain America? His starting salary for the first Captain America film was much lower, as no one could have predicted how massive the MCU would eventually become. Evans earned a relatively paltry salary of $300,000 in The First Avenger, according to Celebrity Net Worth. To begin with, it's safe to say Evans wasn't completely sold on the role. In an interview with BBC Radio 1 in 2021, he said he was cast by chance, but he was a little apprehensive at first. He initially declined the offer to sign on to the 6-film deal because it would have prevented him from pursuing other opportunities. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Evans was paid $15 million for each of the films Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame. Endgame was especially profitable. The film grossed nearly $3 billion at the global box office, making it the second most profitable film ever made after James Cameron's Avatar, and Evans would have received a cut of the profits. Evans most likely earned $75 to $100 million for his work in the MCU, allowing him to make more informed decisions after he hung up the shield. But is he the richest Marvel actor? There are still two actors that can have a greater, higher net worth than him. First and foremost, Robert Downey Jr. In 2008, Robert Downey Jr. earned $500,000 for his role as Tony Stark in the eponymous Iron Man. According to The Hollywood Reporter, as the franchise grew, with dozens of films released, so did Downey's salary. Thanks in part to his smart negotiations with Marvel, he declined his co-star's massive guaranteed pay for Infinity War and Endgame, instead negotiating a lower salary alongside back-end deals. According to the International Business Times, he earned $10 million for both the Avengers and Iron Man 2, but percent deals increased his total earnings to $50 million by 2012. He also received $75 million for Infinity War and Endgame, $64 million for Captain America: Civil War, and around $15 million for his brief appearance in Spider-Man: Homecoming. Downey Jr. has endorsed companies such as Apple, Kraft Foods, and Nissan over the years, but according to Yahoo Finance, HTC is his most lucrative employer, paying him $12 million. Michael Douglas, a two-time Oscar winner, is the richest person in the cinematic universe. The actor clearly inherited his father's acting talent, legendary actor and Hollywood icon Kirk Douglas. As an actor and producer, he has earned hundreds of millions of dollars in base film salaries. Some of his most notable acting paychecks include $15 million for Basic Instinct, $15 million for The American President, $20 million for The Game, $20 million for A Perfect Murder, $5 million for Wonder Boys, and $10 million for Traffic. He also produced One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which won Best Picture at the Academy Awards. However, his salary as Dr. Hank Pym, the scientist behind Ant-Man, remains a closely guarded secret. He only told D23 that the role earned him a lot of praise from his children. According to Top 10 Real Estate Deals, he also began investing in real estate at the age of 21. In 1966, he purchased 28 hectares of land in Vermont with the first salary he ever received from one of his father's films. Unlike many celebrity house flippers, he tends to keep his properties for decades, including homes in New York, Bermuda, and Majorca, Spain, the latter of which it listed for $32.7 million. That's all for today. We'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.